tonight at this fabulous horse show, the Royal Winter Fair, you're in for a real treat. You're going to see 4 of Canada's top riders vying for the top prize at this very generously sponsored class, the Grand Prix Freestyle, very generously sponsored by Deborah Kinzinger. Deborah, I know you're up there, and thank you very much from all of the dressage world for all you do for our sport. Thank you. Now, many of you are educated in the field of dressage watching tonight, but tonight's class, for those of you that don't know much about the sport, is what my non-horsey friends call the fun dressage class, where the horses dance to the music. And that is, I guess, the basic way of describing it, but what you're about to see is what you've heard before. It's far more intricate than that, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about the judging side of the test, and also the creative side of the test. The Grand Prix Freestyle is made up of 2 components, the technical component and the artistic component. Now this is really where riders are allowed to showcase their horses. They can show off the best parts of their horse and kind of hide the parts that aren't quite so good. And then they get to choose beautiful music to enhance the performance. All these technical movements must be done within a 6-minute period, and they can be placed anywhere in the ring as long as it enhances the performance. I'm going to run you through a few of the technical movements that you will see tonight. Just to give you an idea, the first one we're going to talk about is with Lindsay over here on Eminence. She's going to show us the walk. Now the walk looks very boring, but it actually tells the judge a lot about the horse. Is the horse in control and obedient? In the collected walk, the horse must have a shorter stride, and the neck should be arched, and the highest point of the neck right between the ears should be around about where Lindsay's waist is. And for the extended walk, sounds like the word, the horse extends or lengthens its frame, and again, it's showing obedience. Well, let's get to more fun stuff, the trot. Now in the trot, the first movement we're going to show you is the half pass. Now it will look as though the horse is just effortlessly moving sideways. Now Chris is starting here on Silver Star, and you can see how he crosses his legs. He's bent in the direction he's going and easily moves side to side. Here comes Lindsay and Brittany. Now to make it more difficult, to add technical difficulty, you can go at a much steeper angle, or you can also change direction. So let's watch Chris. He's going left, and let's switch over, Chris. And back to the right again, and back to the left one more time, Chris. So the horse must look like he's performing this without any aid at all. The quieter the aid, the more easy and supple the horse looks, the higher the mark. Now let's have a little fun with this. Let's see if you guys can be judges. I'm going to show you 3 extended trots. Now again, extended is the longest, biggest stride the horse can possibly do, and see who you would give the higher mark to. Here comes Lindsay. Now Lindsay's on Eminence. Woohoo! Go Lindsay. And look how the horse really stretches those front legs out, reaching. Here comes Chris. Oh, Chris doesn't want to lose. Pressure's on you, Brittany. Pressure's on you. Go, Brittany, go. Wow. Wow. Now again, the bigger you push your horses, unfortunately the chance is you might get a little blip in the rhythm, or the horse might canter. So it's that balance between pushing and making sure you don't make a mistake. Let's move to the canter now. Now when you canter, if you watch the inside foreleg of Lindsay's horse, you'll see it's leading. So she is on the right lead canter. Now what she's going to do is she's actually going to change leads. So just come around, Lindsay, and change leads. So watch the foreleg. The right one is leading. And now the left one is leading. So it's a little skip. Now for this class, the horse has to show 2-time changes and single changes. So it's if the horse is counting. So let's see what Chris is going to show. She's going to change 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. Oh, Lindsay, see, Lindsay didn't win the extended canter, so she's trying to win the 1-time change class. side. Let's see it one more time, Linz. Well, Lindsay's like, okay, here we go. Wow. Now look, she's on a bending line. So this is adding technical difficulty, showing that the horse can turn and do single changes. Super. Okay, let's go show some half pass. We saw the half pass in the trot. Here's the half pass in the canter. Brittany's going to come across. Again, effortlessly, the horse moves sideways, looking in the direction, and watch, she'll change leads and go back the other way. Super. Very good. Now again, a counting aspect comes in. Let's see if Lindsay can do a little counting for us. Think about kindergarten. See if you can go 6 sideways, Lindsay, flying change, 6 the other way, and back again. Let's count with her. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, Linz. Linz. Okay, in fairness to her, we did not practice that. But again, the more evenly you can count, the higher your mark. The higher your mark. Okay, so now we're going to go into some canter pirouettes. Now this is where the horse has to canter literally right on the spot, and the front legs will rotate around the hind legs. So let's look at all these horses. Now look at, these are huge animals asked to come to tiny little places and canter around. It looks so easy, but it's actually very difficult. Now to make it technically more difficult, they can rotate around twice. But if they exceed 2 rotations, they get 0 for that movement. So that's often the case with some riders. They think they had a great test, they over-rotated the pirouette, they get a 0, that's hard to make up. Now watch what Lindsay's doing. She went double pirouette into ones, into another pirouette, maybe, Lindsay? Let's see. Again, get up for the counting thing. Here she goes. Fabulous. That is very hard to execute. Very good. Now we also have the extended canter. One last big extended canter. Excellent, Brittany. And let's come back and do a little bit of a fun piaffe and passage. So Lindsay's on a very experienced Grand Prix horse, and right now she's showing you the passage, which is like a floaty, elevated trot. She's going to collect the horse down to the piaffe. Now she is amazing at this. Check this out. Very few horses can stay on the spot, and now she's showing me that she can rotate all the way around. Very difficult for a horse to do. Very good, Lindsay. Very good. Now we talked about earlier how music enhances the performance. So what we're doing, we're going to give you little snippets of music, and you'll see how it makes the performance or the movement have even more emotion and more beauty. So let's show Brittany first. Brittany's going to do a little piece of music, so if we can cue Brittany's music now. And the extended trot, and this is the horse's first time doing a little bit of piaffe in the ring, and that was pretty wonderful. Up next, we have Chris. Now let's see if Chris's music does the same thing for him. If it fits the beat and makes the performance look even better. Here comes Chris. was fabulous. I love that, and you saw how the drama just swept sideways in the music, and he interpreted that beautifully with the half pass. It was really great. And here's Lindsay, not to be undone. Beautiful. So again, the judges would be looking for how that music enhanced the horse's footfalls, and she did a great, great job. Anyways, everyone, I hope you have a wonderful time tonight. I hope this has educated you a little bit about what you're about to see. And I want to thank you all for coming and supporting our wonderful sport. Thank you, and enjoy your night.
Place in for four-time Olympian Ashley Holzer and our three riders, Brittany Fraser, Lindsay Kellick,